I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here in Anfield, where Welsh side Bala Town are about to take on the home side in the final Champions League group stage game. This will be the final game in Europe for Aussie Villains men, and they're expected to be heavily beaten by the Pommy champions. I'm Chaz Hogan, Liverpool. Heavily beaten, it's going to be a bloomin' bloodbath. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, welcome to Season 5, Episode 11 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today we have our final Champions League game, our final European game of the season, away to Liverpool. Unfortunately, we have finished bottom of the group and we will not be progressing or parachuting down into the Europa League. And then we've got Prestatyn Town, I think you pronounce it, no idea how you pronounce it, in the Welsh Cup third round, so a much easier, hopefully, game that one, and we'll have a look at some of the other players. But you can see here, we've come straight back since the Greenock Morton game. You haven't missed anything. We are the biggest underdogs I think I've ever been in a game of football. 1-20 Liverpool, 30-1 Bala Town. You'd have to have a fiver on us on that, wouldn't you? Even though you'd probably lose it. They're a Carlo Ancelotti coached team. They have already guaranteed themselves top of the group, so hopefully they'll take their eye off the ball for this one. Adventurous passing playing style, and we can see there Adana Nelson's report from how they beat Leicester last time out. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, because we're just going to try and see what we can do here. You can look at this, 41 goals scored, 11 conceded. We lost, of course, 4-0 at home. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. We're going to persist with the wingers, and we're going to try some things. I fixed up the set pieces, so hopefully that'll work. We're going to try and be a little bit more cautious this time, try and play them a little bit more on the break than we have done normally. I'm just trying something. I'm toying with whether we should be distributing out to flanks, or not, but yeah, I'm just not quite sure whether that's what we want to do or not, whether we want to try and keep possession. But anyway, we'll play with that as we go here. This is the team that we're sending out. It's Jaycock in goal. It's Burke, it's Cooper, it's Reece Williams and Sears. Cooper's playing because Gosney is suspended for this one and Joe Lewis was injured. So that's why we're seeing him back in the team. Dan Williams as the deep line playmaker with York and Tomlinson in midfield. Gareth starts wide right. That's because Dan Biggs is injured, so not available for this one. Maurice goes down the left. Allmark goes up top. Yeah, just pray to your football gods. So there we go, they are coming out as expected, which is good. They haven't really put that much of a weakened team out, if we're honest, have they? They've still got Van Dijk, Upamenko, Salah, Bruno Fernandes, Mane, Belotti. So yeah, it's not really that much better, is it? Pick up where they left off. I'm going to be honest. Alright, let's just go with that. You know, we smashed Greenock Morton. What's the difference between Greenock Morton and Liverpool? They're basically the same team, aren't they? Alright, and here we go. We're trying to play on the counter-attack. We're trying to be tight and compact, and hopefully, yeah, we'll get something done here. It is a bit of a shame we don't have Biggs to play on the right, mainly because he's quick, so I think playing on the break he would have been really useful. Gareth is no slouch, but he's not as quick as can Allmark challenge for that? He can, but he doesn't win the ball. Yeah, he's not quite as quick as Biggs is. Salah has gone past, and that's a penalty. Oh, come on, boys. Referee looks harsh. Referee, and he's confirmed the penalty. And it's Burke that's given it away. 15 minutes in. And it looks like it's going to be Belletti to take it. Go on, Zaycock. No, and we're 1-0 down. And it's a penalty. Well, it's better than being ripped apart, isn't it? We have done work on defending free kicks. As I said, I've changed the marking assignments. When I checked after the last one, a game against Lyon, there was a few players out of position a little bit, so that may have contributed to some of their goals. But from what I don't think, yeah, I don't think it would have made too much of a difference, to be honest. I think they just have physically bigger players than we do. Sears with a cross in, it's headed away. Can we get to that? No, we can't. Can we get to this one? Surely we can. Cooper's there. He does pick it up. There we go. A little bit of possession. Is this going to be? No, of course, it's not going to be a Bala Town highlight. Belletti catches him in possession. There's Liverpool players pouring forward. Belletti goes past his man, and Jaycock's thrown it in his own net. Where's the Benny Hill music for that one? That was absolutely ludicrous defending. That highlight started with us having the ball. Unbelievable. Belletti, look at this. What's he done? He's made Reece Williams like an absolute clown there, and then Jaycock has thrown it in his own net. Unbelievable. It's 2-0, and I'm going to say that I don't think this new formation is particularly working for us. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we do anything here? We have got get stuck in on. We're just trying to put pressure on them, win the ball. Ap Gareth can't make a tackle there. We're not strong enough, are we? We're not strong enough. We're getting ripped to shreds. All right, abandon that plan. Let's go back to something a little bit... Maybe we should be on more disciplined. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Let's... Yeah, I think part of the problem is just that we're just not good enough, are we? We can see that we're trying to get stuck. Actually, I didn't take get stuck in off. We're trying to get stuck in, but they're brushing us off like we're not even there. Like Ap Gareth, I mean, he's tried, God love him, but they're again there. And there's not much we can do. It was looking so good 15 minutes in, and suddenly we're 3-0 down, and we're only 10 minutes later. Let's stay on our feet, please, boys. Just try and keep some sort of defensive shape. Ap Gareth has been quite error-prone. Can we win that, please? Burker's won a header. That's something. It may not be a goal, but it is a one-header. So there we go. And he's just gone straight past him again. This, I'm getting a little bit nervous. This game could be absolutely anything. We do not look good at all. Do we maybe just go back to like the wingers and 2 strikers and just go back to praying that we kind of hang on a little bit here? Mane. Cross comes in. It's Salah, and again it's 4-0, and we're gonna have to change something. It's just not working for us, is it? So we'll bring Denham. We'll bring Denham on for Tomlinson, who's been essentially poor this season for us. We'll make those changes, and well, Denham actually he's been non-existent this season for us. Maurice, yeah, we're gonna make all our changes here, aren't we, just to try and fix this up. Maurice goes off for you. Ap Gareth goes off for Bussenbrew. And let's hope we don't get any injuries, or else we're going to be down a man for the rest of the game. Absolutely ripped to shreds. I don't want to see that anymore. Boys, come on. What do we say? Show some passion. I don't even know what do you say to this team at this point? We're getting absolutely spanked. And... yeah. It's just not... It's not being... I mean, even by our standards, I say this has not been good enough. Even taking into account who we are and who we're up against, we're getting absolutely carved to pieces. We're second to everything. We've won that. There we go. Den Williams. What can he do now? There's a nice little ball for Sears to get forward. Can we dream of a goal at Anfield? That would be something, wouldn't it? Sears. No, of course not. Ball tackled away. We just look like we're not good enough. We're not making quick enough decisions. We're not strong enough. We're not quick enough. We're just... I'm gonna get aggressive. That really... Like I say, that I know who we are and I know who we're up against, but I still don't think that was good enough. We've demotivated Williams. He's going to have to motivate himself pretty quickly because we're all out of subs. Yeah, I mean, look at these match ratings. Ideally, Cooper wouldn't have been playing. We would have had Gosney in there, but I don't think that makes that much of a difference. I mean, he was to blame for what was it, the second goal. But this change in formation, I mean, it seems to have worked, although they've probably taken their foot well and truly off the gas pedal, haven't they, at 4-0. Yeah, I mean, we're just not playing well. Here we go. Jaycock with a goal kick. Cooper with the ball at his feet. What's he do? He lumps it forward. Wait, with a nice little flick on there for Bussenbrew. Bussenbrew loses out. And... yeah, I mean, let's just think of the money. Let's just think of the money we've got for being in this group stage, getting this pounding, and the things that it's going to do for us in the future. But we are just well and truly completely outclassed here. It doesn't seem to matter. I wonder if we 5-0, if we defend with more width, perhaps. I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference. Let's try a high line and pressing them. I don't know. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Yeah, I tempted just to skip the highlight and throw a temper tantrum, but I know that some people are interested in the replays. Yeah, we've missed the header there. Who's that? Williams? Is it? Yeah, Reece Williams has missed it. Back at Anfield, of course. I don't think he never played at Anfield. He was just a Liverpool player. But I don't know what to say to this team at this point. The 30-1, there's 6-0. Or is it going to be ruled out? Is it going to be ruled out? Is it going to be ruled out? It is going to be ruled out. Hooray! This game just can't really finish quick enough right now, can it? We've used all our subs, as I said. There's nothing more we can do. Another corner to defend. There's their 6th goal now. All we did there was just delay the agony, didn't we? Yeah, sorry guys, this is not good enough. Tighten up. I mean, that might be a suggestion. This is comfortably going to be our worst defeat of the series. I mean, it's the toughest game we've had as well. But, I mean, 10-0 Liverpool's beaten us over the 2 games. And I'm really, really annoyed at that. Yeah, see you all at training tomorrow, boys. Not good enough. So there we go. Youthful Bala Town come unstuck in the biggest possible way. That is for sure. Yeah, not good enough. Guys, wait right there. We'll try and pick ourselves up against Prestatyn Town in the Welsh Cup. Thank Christ Europe's over, though. That was tough to watch. Okay, welcome back. I've had myself a cup of tea. I've calmed down. I hate getting smashed like that, and it was our worst defeat ever. So it beats the 5-0 Bengal City beat us. Do I remember that? I probably blanked it from memory, to be honest, but there we go. Absolutely woeful. Let's wipe that from the memory, and let's get on with smashing, hopefully, Prestatyn Town. Anyway, let's not worry about that. In the Welsh Cup 3rd round. Now, we are the favourites for this one. And let's hope that we put on a bit of a show here. Neil Gibson is their manager. I think we've seen him before, have we? Yeah, he's been in charge for a while. We've played them since he's been in charge. They're a cautious standard playing style, mixed pressing. Let's have a look at what we're expecting from them here. We are expecting a 4-4-2. You can see they got beaten by Carmarthen last time out. A little bit open, perhaps, through the middle there. Passing network and their key passes as well. Yeah, this is the team we're sending out now. We've had to revert back to the European formation. Now, I'm going to change it once we get into the game. I don't want to sort of stuff up this formation by changing things before we get into the game. But basically, we'll push these guys up and we'll be more attacking. But it's Jaycock in goal. It's Burke, Lewis, Reece Williams, Gosney, and Sears as the back 5. As I said, these guys will be pushed further up, though. It's York and Williams in midfield. It's Waite in behind, Allmark and Simic. The reason we've had to do this is basically Maurice is match fatigued, as is Ap Gareth. We don't really have another right winger because Biggs is injured still. So we'll go with this and hopefully we'll get a result. So there we go. They are playing the 4-4-2. The other benefit of this is having 3 centre-backs against their 2 isn't a bad idea. Just making sure we have that extra man over. Yeah, we must be so much better than we were last time out. We expect a much better performance today, boys. Let's just go some general calm. We have faith. And let's really hope we get a reaction from this. Alright, and here we go. As I said, I really hope we can make up for that. Yeah, I'm not a very good loser. I don't like getting smashed. I'm not a very good loser, so that's that was tough for me, that Liverpool game. But like I say, they're the English Premier League champions. I can't remember if they won the Champions League last year. They certainly knocked out Atletico Madrid. I'm pretty sure they made the final. I should have checked that, actually. But they're a really good team. Here we go with Sears getting forward. He tries to thump one. Luckily, he hit the defender, or else that was going to land at the corner flag. Ball in. It's punched clear by the goalkeeper. James Waite has it. Out there for Sam York. Back for Williams for Waite. Back for Sammy York. What can he do? Can he pick a pass? He does. Just about find Burke. Burke out there for York. York for Williams, in for Allmark. It's just pinging it around nicely. If we can just find that. There it is. The crucial ball down for Allmark. Oh, that's a stunning Bala Town goal. Well done, boys. That was something Liverpool would have been proud of. What a goal. Allmark, 6th of the season. He's, of course, played most of his games in Europe this year, but that was absolutely stunning. As far as team goals go, that's a goal of the season contender. Look at this. Pinging it around, headed down by Burke, and that's a clinical finish from Allmark as well. That is absolutely stunning. Really, really happy with that goal. So there we go. 1-0 underway. And maybe this is a formation we could look to use in the league. Maybe we're going to go full circle and end up playing the European formation in the league formation in Europe. We're going to have a think about what we do. There's a good ball to spring Simic free. Can he find his teammate in the box? He goes back there for Sam York, for Waite. Back for Sam York. There we go for Williams. Williams goes over there for Burke. Burke, can he get a cross in? He can. It's decent. It's just hit the crossbar. Sears, so unlucky. I think it would have been a first Bala Town goal for him. Or has he got one before? I clearly cannot remember. Let's demand a bit more, though. Highlight begins with Prestatyn Town. Can we get a foot in here somewhere, please? No. We make them go back, though, so that's fine. Headed down there by Allmark, doing his defensive duties diligently. Love that. Oh, look at that. Brilliant break takedown, and he can't... Oh, no, he does find Simic. What's the defender doing there? And Simic tucks it away, makes it to Allmark with a goal and an assist. A 6th goal for the new striker, Darjo Simic. But that was really, really poor defending, wasn't it? We'll give them some praise now. And can we run up 6 on this mob? That would be nice. We can at least end the episode even on goal difference. I don't know what... I mean, Simic is quick, so maybe it's a little bit too harsh. Maybe they just got a bit too high of a line and we've sprung them there. But either way, you'd think just block the run or something. You've got to do more than that as a defender, don't you? Just let him run straight past you. But we're doing really, really well here. 2-0 it is. Looks like that's what it's going to be at the break. We won't bother with a shout. They've got a goal kick coming up here. Can we get a third? We're in first half stoppage time. We just about win that through Sam York. Goes back there for Jaycock. What can he do now? Takes his time. Finds Connor Gosney. I bet Gosney's glad he was suspended for that Liverpool game, isn't he? Although it would still be an experience playing at Anfield, I suppose. He'd probably be upset he missed that experience. But maybe you just want to walk out and then just pull a hamstring in the warm-up or something. Anyway, it's done. Let's stop going on about it. Allmark goes back there for York. York, good ball back for Allmark. Allmark, can he score again? Yes, he can. It's 3-0. A second goal for Damien Allmark. A wonderful assist for Sam York. And we are now just ripping them to shreds. We're halfway towards undoing the Liverpool goal difference damage on the episode. But as far as competitive games go, we've not really seen them this episode, have we? Too good. And this is a Welsh Premier League team as well. So, thoughts? What you think, guys? Do we stick with this formation in the league and see what that can do for us? We do have the wing backs. I did push them up, sort of, so they are more attacking. I'll try and remember to show you actually. We'll go an assertive. Very happy. Keep it going, lads. Just so you can see, we've got them pushed up a little bit more than they otherwise would be. So we're not actually attacking. So maybe we should go attacking as well. Get back out there for the second half. We'll give them some praise to start things off with. And are we going to concede a goal with that early praise? Come on, get a foot in there, boys. York's done really well. Wins possession. Didn't really have too much he could do there. Oh, they've pulled one back instantly. That's annoying. We'll tell him to concentrate. I don't think York had to. He was trying to, I'm assuming, to go down the line there. He didn't really have too many options, but the defence was not particularly well organised. And Jaycock, it looks like he got 2 hands to it and still couldn't keep it out. So hopefully the concentrate will wake them up. Allmark, of course, is on a hat-trick. It'd be nice if he could get that. Burke with a free kick. Tight angle. Back post. It's there. And Allmark does have his hat-trick. 8th goal of the season. Well done, Damien Allmark. And it was a cracking ball in. And Allmark made no mistake with the finish. It's good to see that we've come back relatively quickly from that. That should hopefully kill the game off again. Good ball in. Good well-timed run and an excellent header as well. As far as set-piece goals go, that was a nice one, wasn't it? They never looked great, but that was well worked. I think what we might do is... we've got Guto Kingsley on the bench. I'd like to give him a game, so let's bring him on for Simic. And there's no one... I wouldn't mind giving Dan Evans a game. Lewis was on a booking, so maybe we can make that change there as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just protect Lewis from himself. And give a youngster a game in the process. Alright, here we go. Another highlight. Can we win this ball back high up the pitch? Doesn't look like we can. They've kept possession relatively well. Can we get that? No. Oh, they're toying with us, aren't they? They're looking for us to come and dive in. Williams has that, though. He looks to ping one. Doesn't quite find his target. Can we get there with Sears? Sears, oh, he nicks it wonderfully. Can he get across into the box now? Kingsley's lurking. He's lurking. Sears has done really well. Kingsley's still there. Kingsley, oh, that's a wonderful header from the youngster. Guto Kingsley with a goal. Only his second for the club. Second, I'm not sure if it's his second of his career or not. We did sign him from Barry Town, so he may have got 1 or 2 for them. I'm sure he did, actually. But Sears did really, really well. Eventually beat his man here. Hurdles the tackle. Good ball. Look at Kingsley just leant back and put it in the opposite corner. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's give him some more praise. It's 5-1. And... yeah, I do wonder if maybe we've stumbled across something here for future reference. Let's give Newton a game as the left wing back here. Because he could be useful in that role as well. And let's see if we can get a 6th. Come on, boys. Push for it. Push forward. Is there another goal in this game? We've essentially... I mean, the tie's done, isn't it? We're into the next round. But that's been a really, really good performance. Happy with that. Excellent performance from Allmark as well, playing a 9.7 with the hat-trick. Well done, boys. Let's say we've got to avoid a complacency, but that was a really good performance. So there we go, Bala Town win the Welsh Cup third round. We absolutely smacked them. A little bit of money in the bank. We get, I think it's Clonelly. It's a double L, apparently is a C sound. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. That's what I understand. So Clonelly in the fourth round. Damien Allmark ends his goal drought, and I tell you what, he flooded it, didn't it? Just ending the drought, there was a flood. And it's a really, really good performance from him. But like I say, his games had been coming in Europe, and it's really tough, I think, to say that he wasn't scoring goals. But he's coming along nicely, physically and mentally. Technically, maybe lagging behind just ever so slightly. But, yeah, he's not doing too badly. Guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, the Liverpool game wasn't great, but we sort of made up for it. We'll be back. We'll have a quick update of the league situation, but we sort of put that to a side for an episode here. We've got a game in hand. We're 4 points clear of both the New Saints and Carnarvon. So we're in a really strong position there. Europe's done for the year now. Finances, at the end of that, we've got just over 18 million in the bank. So that will drop down now, obviously, because we're out of Europe. But we're still going to finish the season in a really strong position. We'll be back next time. I think what we might do, it's sort of about the league and the cups now, isn't it? So we might come back. We'll come back for the second kind of, I don't know why we've got back-to-back games against them there, but we'll come back for the second game at home against them, because that could be telling in the league. I think what we'll do is we'll skip over the Aberystwyth Town game and we'll show Barry Town in the Welsh League Cup semi-final. Of course, 2 seasons ago, they knocked us out of the competition at that stage. So that's what I think we'll do for tomorrow, guys, on next episode. Until then, I've been Aussie, thank you so much for watching. Take care.